Hey, Capricorn, Jenny here. Let's see what the tarot is going to deliver for you. I named these readings as urgent messages to hear right now, right at this minute. If you haven't seen yet your January reading, please do. And also even your New Year's resolutions, quite interesting messages there. I'm going to use my classical tarot, of course, no reversals in my deck. I'm pulling one card only. If another one comes together in a pair, then I'll read them together. So let's see what you need to know right at this minute. I also do not pre-label the readings as love or career. Let's see what the tarot wants to tell us. I'm reading intuitively. Please use your intuition as well to apply it in the best possible way to your situation. This is the right way. Here we go. By the way, I hope that you had fabulous beginning of the new year 2026. Wow. So what is coming, what is moving, brewing for Capricorns? I know you had some fiery sassy readings the last few times. I even got some messages from you, beautiful souls. Thank you so much. I'm so happy when we connect. And yes, thank you all for sending me messages, liking, subscribing. I'm growing this channel with your love and support. Of course, I am growing it, targeting now the 1,000 subscribers and then the 100,000 and on, so I can be of service, help and guidance to many amazing, beautiful, gorgeous people like yourself. Wow. Here we go again with Major Arcana. Let me just move my glass of water. What's coming, what's moving towards Capricorns? And here we are again. Death, rebirth, transformation. A Major Arcana about something totally new happening within yourself or in your life. But to me, this card usually is to do with yourself, transforming yourself, recreating yourself, which of course will be transforming and recreating your life. So beautiful energy. We will clarify, of course, we will dig into it more and more. What is in the obstacle? What's within you? Capricorns, universe, deliver urgent messages for these beautiful people. What is within Capricorns? What's in their obstacle right now? Ooh, Four of Swords. Four of Swords is the meditation, I call it, card. The card that speaks about you needing to isolate yourself, hush everything around you, get peace of mind, put your thoughts together, put your emotions together to get clarity and to calm yourself down, just rest. But not only rest, as I said, meditation, to come to clarity and balance. That's in your obstacle. Maybe you're too busy. We will clarify why is this in the obstacle, why you cannot get this quietness, meditative state so you can get clarity and organize yourself. What is in the outcome, please? Wow, Temperance. Beautiful angelic card, another Major Arcana. Temperance speaks about balance and patience. Again, balance and patience. I always connect it with, of course, getting clarity, organizing our thoughts, our emotions, so we can even receive more clarity at certain point. Again, it's necessary when we're at major crossroads or major transformations and turns in our life. This is how I feel this card. I think I already said I'm reading intuitively, so use me as much as you can. I am just delivering what the universal energies and higher consciousness wants to say through these beautiful mediums, tarot and my oracle decks, of course. Okay, so let's dive in a little bit more. What's coming, what's bringing towards Capricorns? Death and rebirth, a transformation. As I said, a major card speaking about recreating yourself, making new you, new roads, new invention of yourself, starting a new chapter. This is this card. It's not always comfortable and it's not always easy, but definitely it's for a new you. It's for the new you, your new life. Or even closing a cycle that you want to close, usually, that it's not serving anymore. That's why this card, as I said, it's a major arcana. And usually the major arcanas are very much pushed and orchestrated and organized by higher powers than us. Here we go in the obstacle, as I said. You're struggling with getting peace in your mind, in your emotions, maybe even resting, getting quietness, moving away from all noises and daily chores, maybe responsibilities. If it's in your obstacle, it says that you need this time out. You need time out. We will clarify what you need to do to get it. So usually the clarifiers, to me, they give me a kind of more guidance how to overcome the obstacle. Temperance, patience, a very angelic card, as I said, divinely orchestrated, divinely guided, but in your outcome is patience and balance. Very nice card, because if you're struggling now with calming yourself down, your thoughts, your emotions, and getting peace of mind and peace and quietness, the card that talks about balance and patience, if it's in your outcome, means that either the circumstances around you will change to allow you to get more clarity and calmness, or you will find a way to get it. Because, as I said, when I see the cards struggling to get peace of mind and quietness, tells me that there are no cards here speaking about anything else that is preventing you. It might be yourself just being too busy. And underneath we have the 10 of Wands, speaking about a lot of burdens on your back, responsibilities. It's kind of burdens and responsibilities that are put on your shoulders, whether you're in a leadership position or whether it's to do with family, and you have to take care of people and things. At the moment, as I said, I don't see necessarily whether it's to do with career or a partnership or family, but in either case, the meaning is pretty much the same. This is why I don't pre-label at the moment the readings as love or career. I will go into more specifics. There are so many topics that we can uncover with tarot, but at the moment I would like to reach to more people, vast majority of you, and deliver the messages that you need the most. Because if you open this video, if you stay and if you watch it, it means that something draws you to watch it and you have to hear something. I myself have helped myself a lot with the tarot before even I started this channel, and if I'm drawn, if I feel intuitively I have to listen, I listen. It doesn't mean that the whole reading will be 100% covering every single detail that you're dealing in your life. Sometimes only one message, only one sentence, only one word even can unlock something in your mind and in your higher self to get clarity and get a direction that you need at the moment. I've experienced it. Literally one word. And this one word unlocks something within. It might be not even 100% connected to what is said in the reading, like a scenario. Yes. So I have experienced it and I'm applying it here for you, because I never advise or do something, especially if I can affect other people, if I am not 100% sure how it has been working for me, even though we're all different. For this, you have to really tap into your intuition and be open to receive the messages. But I'm just saying, no need for us to really label so we can get excited how we can see the future, because everything is happening at the moment. In any case, future, past, present, time is invented by us, and I'm just tapping into different energies and I'm receiving information through my intuition. So whatever is for you, you will draw it. So no need for me to tell you, you will go tomorrow on a first date and it will be the love of your life. And you say, wow, that's 100% accurate, it happened, you're the best. It can happen. I've already received messages that it's been 100% accurate, but I just want to tell you, please, because I've experienced it. Try to draw the messages and the advice and the guidance in the best possible way. Be open to receive it, as I said. No need to pre-label, no need to structure it like that. It can be one sentence, it can be one word even, that may transform your situation. That may trigger something for you to receive as information, even from the higher source, from your guiding angels and so forth. We don't know how everything operates. It's way more magical than we can understand with our mind and logics. So, I'm sorry for the rambling, but I wanted to share this. Now, let's clarify. Let's clarify, as I said, this is the burdens, yes, that it can be for some of you work, it can be family, it can be even something else, partnership, it can be even your own business, yes? Okay, let's go now. Let's clarify the death and transformation. The cards really want to talk to you, Capricorns. Oof. Yep. If you haven't checked your previous readings, there were some important messages there. December reading, even the November reading. I know it's the old ones in 2025. If you don't want to go back that far, then at least check your 2026 reading, New Year's resolution, and the January reading. So maybe there will be some messages overlapping with some situations, and you can really structure it and apply it to your own experiences now, your life. Okay, so transformation of what? Of you really feeling disappointed and at loss about something. Something really did not work. Something really has to be now left where it is. The door of the past has to be closed, but you are still in a bit of heavy emotions about it. This card is called the grieving card as well. I hope it's not literally, but if it's this for some of you, I'm sorry to hear. Part of life, I know it can be very heavy. We all experienced it at, the more mature age, of course. So, something didn't work. Something now is clear that it has to be left in the past, and it cannot be rebuilt, it cannot be fixed, it's done. But it is very heavy, it is very painful. The card talks on its own, the way it's depicted. I really like that this card, though, clarifies what's moving towards you, which is the transformation and a new beginning. You are transforming something, you are closing the old cycle, the old chapter, and you are moving ahead from something that was painful, hurtful, or even it could be just, even if it's finances or something related to career or work, it has been a loss, a serious loss, because it really cut deep. A Five of Cups is not an easy card, emotionally speaking. Ooh, underneath the Tower. Yes. Shocking, shocking, shocking. Now, few scenarios. The losses that you experienced it could be for some of you, not all of you, collective reading. The losses that you have experienced or the disappointment could have come as a shock. Completely unexpected, completely uncontrollable events. However, the Tower happens because whatever was built, let's say the Tower, was not on stable foundations. It had to come down, no matter how painful it is, and it's usually kind of either willed even by you sometimes, because you can see it's not working well. And even if we really want to fix these things, sometimes even our higher self subconsciously wishes to demolish this. Or it can be just the divine already guiding you that this is the only way. It has to be demolished and you start over. Either the same thing under different circumstances on a different soil, or completely a new thing. But it's definitely something predestined, because or necessary to be part of your new destiny, because as you see, even the tower is demolished by lightning from the sky, something that we cannot control. Let's clarify your obstacle that you cannot get peace of mind. Okay, 2 cards came, I'll read them. Again, Pentacles, and it can be work, career, or partnership of a sort, but not necessarily. It can be also family. Partnership, let's put it that way. Whether it's mainly financial partnership or another type of partnership, you know your story best. We have 2 cards clarifying your inability to get calm, rest, and organize your thoughts and emotions. The first card is the 4 of Pentacles, holding on too tight, usually to the past, not being able to let go, being fearful to let new things in, or to be flexible, or to use your resources for something else, we can say, because of something that makes you uncomfortable or fearful, as I said. Of course, because of some other experiences. Your heart closed, your arms closed, everything is closed and blocked, because you feel that this is the best way to protect yourself. Of course, we are like that when we have experienced loss, disappointment, grief, hurt. Next to this card came the 6 of Pentacles, which is the generosity card, a good status card where you're able to help. Even it's depicted here. He's giving to one person, the other person is also waiting to receive, is happy to give and to be generous. But this card also wants to be very vigilant about how much resources you have, not to deplete your resources, your energy, because you're not at number 10, which is the top, you're still at number 6. So, few scenarios. You either cannot get calm and rest and reorganize your thoughts, or still struggling with that and your emotions because of losses. As I said, it could be financial, it can be energetical, but it's a lot here about finances. So let's put it that, let's simplify it that way. It might not resonate with every single person of you, but I'll just put it as that. Financial or career, let's say. You feel closed off, and you feel that maybe you overgave. There wasn't equality at the end of the day. Whether these losses that you experienced were to do with your own generosity and lack of protecting yourself, or whether it just at the end of the day, how it developed, you were put in this position to see now that you depleted your resources and you didn't really receive equality and balance. That's one scenario. The other scenario can be that if that's not the case, that to get a peace of mind, calm yourself, you have to now look more towards the equality and balance and protecting yourself and the resources and energy. I want one more clarifier here for the obstacles, because few scenarios can be interpreted a lot in different directions. One more clarifier, please. Ooh, the Fool. A new start, a new beginning is clarifying your obstacle. Yes, okay. The scenario that resonates mostly with me intuitively is for you to be able to get more clarity and to calm yourself down and get some rest and whatever you need, that obviously you need this rest and calm to fully recover, is that you have to be open to start over again. Definitely. The Fool is like a child who has left everything behind which didn't work, and now is ready to leap with faith that wherever he is going to be fantastic. His heart is open. However, this card is the third clarifier here, and we already had the generosity and equality card, and be more protective, and be protective over yourself and the resources. The way I feel it is that you have to be with open heart. Definitely be careful of closing yourself off. That's not a good energy to be for a long time. But protect yourself and always be vigilant about equal give and take. And making sure that this is clear also to the other party, who is expecting what, who is giving what, where you stand. But keep your heart open. This is how I feel it. Once you step into this understanding and energy, and you balance yourself with the clarity that this is the right way, I believe that you will naturally get this peace of mind, and you'll calm your emotions and you'll feel more regenerated. Let's clarify the Temperance, please. Ooh. Here it is. I'll get one more clarifier though. The Broken Heart is clarifying your patience. Yes, your patience and your patience and balance card. Yes, you were very disappointed. Broken heart, let's put it that way. It's not disappointed only, it's your heart got broken. Again, apply it to your own situation. I had more pentacles here than lovey-dovey cards. So it speaks to me about career partnership, more even about financial partnership, but could be career, of course, because we can overwork and overextend ourselves at work, even if it's a normal job, and then somebody else take a higher position, or somebody else got the laurels instead of you because you didn't work on the equality here, and you weren't clear. Maybe you left it a little bit like you are doing the work, you're running around, and somebody else is just as I said, getting the laurels at the end. Not fantastic. Yeah. So be vigilant. So really your heart got broken. Can be even that somebody betrayed you. Again, very common scenario. Could be even your bestie at work. That was your bestie to steal ideas, to get more information, to know what you're doing. Yes, unfortunately. The games of the day. Let's get one more clarifier. Why is the Broken Heart here? For the Patience and Balance card. And Patience, this Temperance card also is about healing. That's how it speaks to me intuitively. Why is the Heartbroken card here, please, for the outcome? Clarifying the outcome, please. Universe, tell us. For Capricorns. Capricorns, again, a little bit of a heavier reading, but I'm happy of what I'm seeing because we started with the Death and Rebirth. I have the feeling that the Death and Rebirth appeared in your previous readings. Time is fluid. Of course, it doesn't mean that if we spoke about December or if we even spoke about January, it's happening right at this minute. These are processes. The major arcanas, of course, as I said, for very, very important events and developments in our life. Definitely, these are not developments that happen from today to tomorrow. So it can take some time, or the development, specific development with the culmination can really appear a little bit later than the time that you saw the reading, right? So that's why it's overlapping now again. Maybe I'm tapping into the same story for some of you, or whoever has to hear this, you know, the repeating messages. So this is Ace of Cups, clarifying your broken heart. An offer, yes, a beginning, an offer of something that was really resonating with your heart, but I believe that that's in the past. It did not work. You have to recover and you have to be ready for your new chapter. Whatever happened, happened. It was really looking beautiful. It really made your heart rejoice, full of love for it. Whether it was a project, career, partnership, can be even love, let's put it like that, a relationship. It didn't go the way you expected. It didn't work for you at all. total disappointment, total loss that led to grieving, broke your heart. However, patience and balance is required for you to heal, close this chapter. Definitely keep your heart open. Let me get one more clarifier for the outcome. Universe, tell us a final message for Capricorns. One more clarifier for Capricorns. What do they need to hear? What is their final message for the outcome, please? Final message for the outcome, please, for Capricorns to hear right at this moment. Universe, what do they need to hear? Okay. Yeah, it speaks over and over again about the same thing. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the end of the road of suffering. This is how I take this card. It's number 10, which means the end. And the Ten of Swords is the utmost hurt you can get. However, the card, even the way it's depicted, is that the swords now are in the back. However, he's not bleeding anymore. So he is stepping into his healing, or he may be even healing. In my other deck, the way it's depicted, it's that the swords are even around him already, not in his back. As I said, it's number 10. It's the end of this suffering and of this period, and a new period is starting. The message that comes very loudly to me here for you is that you've experienced big loss, you've experienced big grief, you've suffered. However, it's done now, and you're healing. I even believe that you started healing. A little bit more patience and balance is needed for you to close the healing process and to be ready to step into the new chapter. We already had the Fool. Definitely do not close your heart. Don't be too fearful or scared. Simply balance everything and just protect your energies and resources. And look for equality and equal give and take in whatever is now to come for you. That is the right way, and it's very simple. Always look after yourself. Always check everything that it works for you. Communicate it on time. Protect yourself and your energy, but do not close yourself to anyone and anything. So you can flow like a river to your next chapter and enjoy life. Okay, Capricorns, you're sorting it out. I know. Even in your previous reading, I don't remember which one it was, whether it was I think the December, I don't know, the December maybe, it's not the January necessarily, or maybe, I don't know, check it out. Let's get one now, clarifier, oracle message for you from my favorite, classy black and white spirit animal deck. One message for Capricorns, universe, advice here please, that they need to hear right at this moment. Alright, the hedgehog came, and I'll take it. It fell on the table. I usually don't take unless one card, but it fell on the table. I'm taking it. Here is hedgehog. Let's see. This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you are doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. Here it is talking about that you need to keep yourself open. Don't worry about anything. Don't give a flying F if somebody understands you or not. Love all people. We're all beautiful souls, but come on. Come on. It's too much of waste of energy continuously to explain yourself and to try others to understand, because to be honest, there is no need. And to be honest, sometimes people simply do not understand because everyone is in his own reality and looks through his own lenses, and it's all fine. We just need to be more tolerable and patient with each other, even if we don't understand. But trying to make others understand, absolute waste of time, I believe. If you are aligned energetically, they will understand eventually. It's just gonna happen naturally. But if it feels difficult and you have to explain over and over and over, or show something over and over and over, definitely it's a waste of time. Just better just go to sleep and get rest, like already we had the card, or read a book or listen to music, then, you know, just to waste your energy, as I said. So this is from me. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing. Capricorns, no worries at all, because what I see, the way the energies, the way they talk, there is no heaviness anymore. I feel that it just confirms that you experience something heavy, but I don't feel any heaviness. I feel more like now realigning and actually being ready to step into a beautiful new chapter, very open, with open heart. So that's very nice. I'll see you very soon. I'll be uploading maybe in the next 10 days or so the February readings. Please check and like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can see when I upload something for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. Love you, beautiful, beautiful souls. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. Bye bye.